So, Tom,
Yeah,
I love a good education.
me too.
I feel like knowledge is power, and it'd be great to get people prepared for the real world with our own university.
I love it. I want to pump out students like you couldn't believe.
I would like just like an assembly line
Yes.
where students are coming in, we're educating them,
And then they're going out.
and then they're going out.
It's like the fast food university. Let's get them educated quick and then out into the world.
This is the promise, is that we're educating you in 3 hours or under.
Yes. Yes. It doesn't need to take 4 years.
No,
No.
that's a scam.
That's kind of a scam. That's a little bit too long to be in college.
I think so. I mean, we can attack other universities and say they're scamming you.
Yes.
And our college only costs $5,000.
$5,000.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. 3 hours, you get educated.
3 hours in, and you're done.
You're done.
You're done. You get out, and we give everybody the cap and gown,
Yes.
your diploma.
Yes.
We do the little ceremony in the backyard, throw the caps into the air. Let us have those back. We lent those to you. We need that for the next round.
We need that for the. It's an operation where we got to turn it around quickly.
Yeah, because we're operating like 9 hours a day, so we're doing like 3 sets of graduates each day.
We have a humongous student body just every day. Every day we have, 1,000 new graduates.
1,000 new graduates. I think that's a solid number.
That's solid.
We could also do like a McDonald's thing outside where it's like now graduated 1 billion people.
Yes.
And we could just like keep the numbers going. Like
it gets updated every day.
Every day the number goes up and up, and at the end of the day, this is about learning.
It's about learning. You can choose your own major for the hour.
Yeah, I think that's great. Is that everybody here? Because I feel like other places pressure you into doing other majors.
Yes.
Choose your own major.
Choose your own major. Invent your own major.
Someone comes in and is like, I want to major in thought. It's like, make it a class.
Make it a class.
Boom.
Boom. You're actually going to be the professor as well. Because guess what? Unfortunately, no one else signed up for the class. You get to self-teach.
And I think that's a great thing, is that we're also giving you experience as a professor.
On-the-job experience.
So you're prepared. When you have a resume, you have a degree and you have experience.
Pete, you can tell people like on your resume, hey, I've actually been a professor before.
And it was pretty wild.
It was crazy.
I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
I gave an hour lecture and it changed me.
There was no one there. I had to really think on my feet.
Yes.
Because I had to just talk for an hour, and then I graduated. It was great.
What happens when everyone chose their own major and no one has the same major? Everybody gets their own room. You get to be the lead of your own major.
I think that's a good thing, is that we tell everybody no doubling up. So if one person majors in thought, that's already been done.
Sorry, it's been taken.
It's
been taken.
Sorry.
Dibs.
It got dibs.
Dibs on that major.
We got it dibbed. We rubber stamped it.
Mm-hmm.
Dibs. And you have to choose a different major. And this person goes, hats.
And
then all right, do it.
You are now our hats major
and professor
of hats.
And they go, what is it? And it's like, make it up.
Go for it. Use your imagination.
That's the outside the door, right? Use your imagination. That's what it says.
That's embossed on the front of our building.
And I like, you said emboss, which is a word I've never heard before. But that made me think like it should be called You're the Boss University.
You're the boss.
You're the boss.
You're the boss.
You're the boss. What does emboss mean, though?
Embossed means like if you ever see like lettering on like a big bank or something, it's like imprinted.
I love that.
Isn't that? Yeah.
See, I learned something from you just now.
And that's like, this is the point of a university, is we can learn things every day from these students.
It's a 2-4-7 scenario where it's like people are learning every day.
Yes.
Every day of the year.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is operating all the time. It's like a Krispy Kreme.
We're like a Krispy Kreme donuts of education. And if I'm being honest, I'm hungry for knowledge.
And we get those diplomas off the oven, so they're piping hot.
We got to heat up these diplomas real quick. piping hot diplomas.
They're fresh.
And I think there's something nice about a warm welcome.
It's toasty.
It's toasty.
I love it.
Like at this point, I'm more excited about learning myself from these kids,
I love movies like that where the teacher goes, "You taught me something."
I thought I was the smart one.
But you kids taught me something.
It's like Good Will Hunting or
Dead Poets Society. All that stuff.
We are going to become the most educated people in the world. If we're circulating this many students in every day, I mean, we're going to get so smart by the end of this.
And now Harvard's kind of like getting a little hot under the collar. They're going, what's going on?
What's going on?
We were the #1 school, and now you're the boss university's kind of taking over. They're getting scared.
And Boston University is also like, this is too close to our name. You're the Boston University. Boston University.
And I'm like, we called them up and we're like, you got to change.
You got to change. You're too close to our name.
And we go, how many graduates did you have? Oh, you only had 500 this year? We had 500 this morning.
We had 500 this morning, and guess what? You're sued. And we have a ton of people who variously majored in some type of law. Sure, they're junior lawyers. They only studied law for 3 hours, but it's better than nothing.
Because we actually, this one person that took our class, they majored in suing Boston University. That's all they majored in.
And they're great at it.
They're really good.
Because their sole focus is to take down our rival institution.
So Boston University is now getting sued, and they have all this evidence that says, hey, you're the boss university is actually cooler. And the judge goes, is that really a crime? Or can you even submit that?
And then, they stand up and they're like, dancing is not a crime. Footloose. And they're like, that's a dated reference.
Is it though?
Is it though?
They remade it.
They remade Footloose, Footloose 2. Have you ever seen it? The judge has never seen it.
Take down the projector, roll the film.
Roll footage. Let's get Kevin on the screen.
Kevin, surprise witness. I love surprise witness.
I love surprise witness is one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's Kevin Bacon.
It's Kevin Bacon.
And sorry, Kevin, you've been subpoenaed. You have to come.
You got to come. Somebody majored in getting Kevin Bacon to the. It's a student majored in Where's My Kevin Bacon?
I think that legitimately should be a major.
Yes.
Where's my Kevin Bacon?
Where's my Kevin Bacon? We're tracking him down.
Yeah. And they just know where Kevin Bacon is 24/7.
They're keeping tabs. They develop a relationship with them.
And actually Kevin Bacon kind of likes it. And Kevin Bacon's like, you know what? You're my full-time assistant.
You're my full-time assistant. I'm hiring you. And that's good for our school. We're getting people hired.
In ways they never even dreamt of. And it's like we asked that person to give a commencement speech. And they say, I majored in Where Is My Kevin Bacon because that was just the first words that came out of my mouth. But here I am. I'm Kevin Bacon's full-time assistant.
And then they, with some inspiration, they're like, if you take this seriously, you will get a job that you never would have believed. And then everybody stands up and throws their caps up in the air. It's glorious.
Everyone's tears streaming out of everyone's eyes.
Yep.
It's like the whole world's ahead of you.
The entire world, you have no clue what's going to happen. And we're like, get it cleaned up. We have another graduation in 20 minutes.
Move it. We got to do it.
We hire some people to work at the school to turn over these graduations.
Absolutely. I mean, we could probably hire all of them.
I think we can. Everyone gets a job.
Everyone gets a job.
That's one of our guarantees of the college. If you come to the school, you're getting a job.
See, that's the part I hate about colleges, is they educate you, and then they're like, okay, you're on your own. Wait a minute, what?
That wasn't part of the deal.
You should be employing me.
Hello?
Give me a job.
Give me a job right now.
And that's what we're going to do. And that's why nobody's going to want to go to Columbia.
Everyone's going to come to our college. All of these other colleges are going to have to fold because our deal is too good.
All these other colleges are eventually going to shut down. They're out of business. And we're going to franchise.
Yes.
We're going to franchise our college.
We're going to have one in every state. You can study abroad for an hour at a time. I went to, You're the Boss University, Madrid. Hopped in there for an hour, spent the rest of my vacation in Madrid. I have a degree now.
Come on. I mean, can you beat that? You're in Madrid. You're basically getting paid to hang out
Literally.
because we pay our students.
We pay our students.
Yeah. Come on.
We do.
We do.
No,
we pay
we
them.
just do.
We pay them an hourly rate.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you're getting paid $50 an hour to be educated.
Where else can you say, okay, I went to a 3-hour college. I made $150. I mean,
Come on.
Come on. We have famous alums.
We have the most famous alums.
The most famous alums.
Because we actually we have like an adult education course where we
Yes.
have people who already graduated from things. So we have people like Bill Gates. They're an alum.
They're an alum because they took an hour out of their day and they attended our college and they're technically an alum.
There we go. Bill Gates.
Bill
big,
Gates.
Big poster on the wall.
Boom.
Boom.
Michael Jordan.
Boom.
Boom.
On the wall.
On the wall.
Everybody you can imagine and would imagine. Some people who are imaginary.
You can give degrees to imaginary people.
The Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy put it on the wall. There's a thing called an honorary alumni, where if it's just somebody you like, they get a degree.
We retire their jersey or their cap and gown.
Yes, in the rafters. Now, I feel like it's at this point, it's like, do we even need students?
I don't think so.
I think we can just give people degrees.
I think we could just hand out degrees like once every day. It's like we stand out on the balcony.
Yes.
People just wait outside and we just throw out degrees.
What's this flyer say? Oh, guess what? I have a college degree now.
Right. You open it up and it's like, I have a degree in inflating basketballs.
How about this? I guess I'm good at this now.
Hello, NBA. You need somebody to inflate those basketballs? I have a degree in that.
Wow, it looks like I have a master's in sitting in a waiting room. I guess I'm really good at that.
every waiting room, like every emergency room waiting room, that person is sitting there and they're like, do you need anything? And they just unroll the diploma.
They're like, I'm taken care of. Thank you.
I have a degree in this. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask me. I know what I'm doing.
This is just great. This is like, it's like Christmas every day.
There's this thing about like sometimes it's like, oh, it's a virtual campus. I think we should actually have a campus. Regardless
Yes.
if anybody's even going to be there, I think we have one.
I think our campus should be pretty big, an entire town.
People say college towns. Ours is literally a town.
I always get tripped up with that because like they'll say, oh, it's a college town. And you get there and it's like, I see homes.
What is this?
I see homes. I see a library. This should all be a college.
Yeah. Where's the gate going in saying, welcome to Big Boss University?
It's now Big Boss University.
It's now BBU.
BBU.
It's BBU.
Big Boss University.
Big Boss University upstate.
And when you enter this town, you're the big boss.
You're the big boss. Get ready.
Everybody calls each other boss. Hey, boss.
What's up, boss?
What's up, boss? How you doing, boss?
Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss.
Mm-hmm. Cake boss.
Cake boss.
Cake boss.
Cake boss.
That's actually our Cake Boss University is the rival football school.
We do need a rival because, like,
Yeah.
look, college football is big.
It's big. Rivalries are important.
It boosts up morale.
Absolutely.
We have some money in stake. We got some money in there. Like it's a lot of money. This college football.
They make a lot of money.
They make a lot of money, and we kind of screwed up because we just let the first 9 or 10 people into the building onto the team.
Anybody who had anything to do with football in their major were like, get out there, get on the field.
Get on the field, go.
And look, we're getting just we lose a lot.
We lose, I would say 90% of the
90%.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other 10% we don't show up because we're just scared.
We don't want to, and I don't think we should make them play.
I don't appreciate that. When I watch a football game, I'm like, guys, you don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this to yourself. It looks really painful, and if you're not feeling it, let's just not go.
I would like to watch a college football game where they're both just sitting on opposite sides of the field and they're just hydrating.
They're making themselves feel good.
Yeah, I like seeing people hydrating themselves. Makes me feel nice.
No one's getting yelled at.
No.
Everyone's just getting super hydrated.
But the crowd is going wild because they're like, here we go, another sip.
They're doing chants. They're like, drink that Gatorade.
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
I mean, people are excited.
Halftime, everybody goes in. People are like, are they getting more hydrated in there? I don't know, but I'm ready for this second half.
There's a little mystery.
There's a little mystery involved.
And there's a halftime show.
Yes.
And that's always fun.
Yet again, unfortunately, we let anybody into the marching band. It's not the best band.
Not the best.
Not the best, but they are playing.
It's all trombones.
Everyone has a trombone.
Yeah. One person in the back goes like, I am a trained percussionist. I'm like, you know what? Use it for the trombone.
Use it for the trombone. We don't need that.
Yeah, because you know what? We could be conductors here, and we can go, that trombone, pretend it's a snare drum. Go.
Use your imagination.
Use your Hey, remember when you walked in? That's what it said.
That's what we're all about here.
Yeah.
So today, you're playing trombone.
Yeah, and we have, 70 trombones marching onto the field.
Some people, there's not enough. We don't have enough trombones. Once you play a little bit, give it to the partner.
Take it to the left.
Take it to the left.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to play a little.
Yeah. See, how about you use your mouth on the mouthpiece and the other person slides?
Oh,
I'd love to see that.
I'd love to see that. Everybody, it's kind of like Sound in Motion or something. Everybody
Yeah.
gets to participate.
Right, absolutely. Maybe there's like a third person that's just like keeping time. You keep time, you move the slide, you use the mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And
This is at the end of halftime. Everybody's played.
Everybody
has played a little bit.
Everybody's played. Now it's like nighttime.
Now it's nighttime. People are like, I don't even know if we should finish the game. We've all graduated. It's been about 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it's tailgate.
Everybody into the parking lot.
Everybody to the parking lot.
We're tailgating, and now everybody's like, now this is like the kind of stuff I used to like in college. It's like,
Oh yeah,
just hanging out.
we're just hanging.
We're just having a good hang.
Yep. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
No plans.
That's one rule: is no plans on the weekend.
No plans.
No homework. Don't take your homework with you.
Yes, we give homework and we tell them don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It does not affect your grade.
Here's your homework. Now throw it in the garbage.
Throw it in the garbage.
Forget it.
No need. No need for homework.
I feel like like these rebel teachers or something like that. It's like, here's the textbook, and then they'll throw it into a garbage can. Forget everything you want to know about math.
Yes.
That's everybody in this school.
Everyone in this school is just throwing out textbooks.
They're just like, forget everything you want to know about science right now.
Right now, gone.
Yeah.
What's gravity? Screw it. They throw it down. They're like, that's not gravity.
Yeah.
That's something else, and we're gonna invent it.
We're starting from scratch.
My name is Mr. Think Outside the Box. And people are like, is that his real name? And he's like, good question. Yes.
You pass.
You pass.
This person, like, on a whim, passes people, fails people.
Yes.
Just like, boom, boom, boom. Look to your left. Look to your right.
I actually met someone who's like, I failed out of Boss State.
If you fail, you come back the next day.
You just come right back.
Come back the next day.
Come back the next day. You're failed for the day.
You failed for the day, but that doesn't mean you can't come back.
No one gets expelled.
Yeah, by the third time, you get the hang of it. You've done enough tailgating.
And you can keep coming back. You can get as many degrees as you want.
That's the other thing, is that we have a ongoing role here. It's like you could just hang and stay here.
Yeah.
You could just
We have dorms.
You don't have to go.
You don't have to go. We provide housing.
We provide housing.
Mm-hmm.
We provide cars.
We have meal plans.
We have pools. We got a lot of pools.
We got a lot of pools.
A lot of swimming pools.
We're a big swimming school.
Huge on swimming.
Huge on swimming. And rowing. Yeah.
And rowing, yeah.
Everything about our campus it's like Venice. We made it a water where you have to row from class to class.
People walk in and they're like, this looks like an exact replica of Venice. It is.
They're like, is it Venice? We're like, it is.
We designed it to make exactly look like Venice.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat it.
It's just like a thing about us.
And it's a thing where it's like you tell people who are vacation, it's like, hey, you can't come to Venice? Come over here.
Come over. Come over. It'll be the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's Venice West.
It's Venice West.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't beat it.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
You love it.
That's our other slogan.
You love it. I think that's a nice little slogan.
I think so. I don't think there's any downsides to university.
I'm glad you said that, because I don't think there is any downsides at all.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're giving a lot to the students.
Yes.
We're giving a lot to the faculty.
Mm-hmm.
We take nothing. We're just hanging out.
We're just hanging out. I mean, do we need anything back from the students? I don't even know if they have to give back. You know how sometimes they're like, Do you want to donate to the school? No.
I hate that.
I hate that.
When the universities call,
Yeah.
we're gonna call, but we're gonna just go, "How you doing?
How's your day going?
How you been?
Yeah.
How you been?"
We'll even get students to call people, and they're not asking for they're like, I'm just curious how things are going.
Yeah, everything okay?
Yeah.
You want to come back?
You want to come back?
You can.
It's warm.
It's
warm
in here.
It's a very warm campus.
We got some gondolas.
We got gondolas for sale.
This is our only source of income from this whole thing is we sell gondolas.
That's how we make our big bucks. And we're one of the richest universities because people want gondolas.
It's a gondola boom.
It's a gondola. We're living in the midst of a gondola boom right now, like you've never believed.
If someone was calling me and they say like, "What do I invest my money in?" I'm like, "Gondolas."
I'm like, put it in the market right
put
now.
put your entire savings in gondolas.
You don't even need water. You can just be on the grass rowing.
People love it.
People love it. It looks silly.
It does look silly.
It looks real silly.
It looks like a silly good time.
Who doesn't love a silly good time?
Put it on top of your car. Have your kids on the gondola. You drive.
Oh my gosh.
People
road
love that.
Trip. Looks
Road
like we're
trip.
going to water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your neighbor pulls up next to you. Who's in the gondola? Hey, it's the kids. You crazy kids.
Yeah, have fun, boys. Have fun, gals.
Be safe. Absolutely.
Campus safety.
Campus safety is key.
We have people on segways. We have people on gondola segways. Have you ever been on a gondola segway? That's when you lean forward in a gondola and it kind of hovers forward.
And you steer it with your body.
You steer it. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we could change it up. Maybe it's like an ice cream stand or something.
Ice cream
on
truck.
wheels.
What about ice cream truck that doubles as security?
I love that.
And because we have every mode of transportation in this town. We have trolleys that are not on tracks that are going every which way.
Yep.
We got the gondolas. We got the segways. We got, those bicycles with the big wheel on the front.
Love those.
I mean, everybody's like, it's like wacky races.
Yes.
It is like wacky races.
It's right, just like that.
Yeah.
And I think we need an ice cream truck. That is what's missing. Is now I feel safe and now I'm hungry.
Every time everybody hears da 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 da, that's like you're getting pulled over. And the ice cream truck person comes out of the truck, comes over. You were going a little fast there. Lectures you a little bit about how fast, and then just want to make sure you go the right speed. Want some ice cream?
Yeah. You thinking Rocky Road? What are we feeling? We feeling mint chocolate chip today?
You want a Flintstones push-up pop? Because I got them.
Because I got them.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what? I would like a Flintstones push-up pop.
You want Betty Blue?
Let's go Betty Blue. And can I get rainbow sprinkles?
Yeah, absolutely.
On top of it? Okay.
On top of the Flintstones
I want it on a popsicle. I want sprinkles on my popsicle, please.
Are they going to give you a Flintstones push-up pop and then just a handful of sprinkles?
Yeah, yeah.
You do what you want with them.
You do what you want with them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, that's my major. That's my major. I'm great. My major is sprinkles.
Yes.
I majored in sprinkles. I know what to do when I have a handful of sprinkles now.
And this is why we all call you Professor Sprinkles.
Professor Sprinkles. And I'm the longest tenured professor that we got because I come back every day and I've been coming for 10 years.
Right. And you're in there in an empty room and you're like, how come no one... There's stuff to learn here.
There's stuff
Yeah.
to learn. I'm not having fun. I'm the one professor who's not having fun. Everyone else is having a blast, but I'm like, we gotta learn.
And I'm a troubled kid. Now I'm a kid.
You're a kid.
Now I'm a kid. I'm a troubled kid, and I'm like, what's there to learn about sprinkles, man? I'm all about not doing anything productive. And I'm like shoved into your classroom. It's like, sprinkles aren't going to change my life. No way, no how.
And then I stand up on a desk and I'm like, oh, sprinkle my sprinkle.
And a single tear rolls down my cheek. I'm like, wow, you're the dad.
I'm the dad of the universe. I'm the dad of this college.
I was like, and then I have a flashback, and I'm like, my parents never let me have sprinkles, and now you're blowing my mind.
Yeah, and then I'm like, hey, you want to be my TA? And you are now the Padawan along this journey, and I'm teaching you about sprinkles, and eventually it's time for me to retire, and I hand you my diploma.
Wow. I'm the professor of sprinkles.
You are Professor Sprinkles now.
Yeah. And, after a while, I'm just kind of like looking around and I'm like, I know this was meant to be a university.
Yeah.
And absolutely education is important. But what if we just pivoted and this place was just all ice cream?
It's an ice cream castle.
It's an ice cream.
It's an ice cream castle. We sell the college.
And now it's like if you come in here, we train you for 3 hours
Yes.
to become ice cream servers because everybody loves ice cream.
Everyone, and that's the thing is, why don't we all just major in ice cream for life? Like, soft serve your life. Everything is better when it's soft serve.
Unemboss those letters.
Get them down.
Take them down. Emboss these new letters. Soft serve your life.
We're open for business.